I'm Dr. Phil Budden, and I'm a senior lecturer here at MIT's Management School. Innovation is a key concept and risks becoming a buzzword. So we're very fortunate here at MIT that the MIT Innovation Initiative has come up with a definition, which is very simply the 8 words of the process of taking an idea from inception to impact. This is an all-weather definition of innovation. As you can see, it doesn't even mention technology, although that matters a lot for us here at the Institute of Technology, and really underlines the part that actually a whole variety of stakeholders are going to be involved in this. It's going to be a process, and it's about not just having the good idea, it's about actually taking it to impact, however the organization defines that. In line with MIT's definition of innovation, this is something that happens in a whole variety of organizations. It's not just in those entrepreneurial startups, it also happens in large organizations. And that's where I spend most of my time, is looking at innovation in large organizations, whether it's private sector corporations or public sector institutions. And it's a special challenge because in these large organizations, innovation is not going to happen the same way as it does in the entrepreneurial startups. And yet it's really important for our societies and our economies that the large organizations, the corporate organizations, find a way to innovate, because there are real downsides if they can't get on the right side of innovation. Innovation is really important in large organizations, but is often a real challenge in large corporations, not least because they already have an existing business as usual. A startup enterprise doesn't have that legacy, so is able to invent new ways of doing things and pivot and move more quickly. Whereas a large organization has probably been successful, and one of the challenges is how to adapt to the upcoming challenges, whether it's technological innovation or changes in business process or the pace of business. And that's what makes it much harder in large organizations, but it's really important that those large organizations find a way to innovate. So in terms of innovation, smaller organizations, the classic startup enterprise, often has an advantage over a larger corporate enterprise because they're a smaller team, they can be faster moving, they don't have legacy systems or legacy customers. They can be out there at the innovation horizon exploring a whole series of opportunities. So they have great advantages, but they also have disadvantages. They don't have as much business experience, sometimes they don't have the same sector experience, and won't have the historical data or customer relationships that large organizations have. So there are definitely advantages for the startup enterprise being innovative, and large companies can learn from their practices, but there are also some benefits that innovative companies can bring to the table.